Hey, I get it. When you've just finished a week of back-to-back Zoom calls and you're looking at that empty corner of your living room, you start wondering if you can actually squeeze a decent workout in at home without spending a fortune on a gym membership. I've been in that spot more than a few times, and the last thing anyone wants is to drop $300 on a piece of equipment that ends up gathering dust because it just doesn't fit the way you live. That's why, before I hit record, I dug into a bunch of forums, product Q&A pages, and a handful of user comments about indoor ski trainers. If you're curious about the specifics, the link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So what's the deal with a simulated ski machine for home use? The idea is simple. You get a platform that slides back and forth, letting you mimic the side-to-side motion of downhill skiing. That motion engages your glutes, quads, hamstrings, core, and even your upper body if you add poles. In theory, it's a low-impact cardio option that can burn a solid amount of calories while giving you a full-body workout. The model I'm looking at, the Katusha Indoor Simulated Ski Machine, promises adjustable resistance from 0 to 100 kilograms and claims a sturdy oak frame that can hold up to 150 kilograms. It also comes with a workout mat to protect your floor. Sounds pretty solid, right? Let's break down what that actually means when you put it in a real-world setting. First off, who should consider adding a ski trainer to their home gym? If you're someone who enjoys cardio but hates high-impact activities like running because of joint pain, this could be a sweet spot. The sliding motion is gentle on knees and ankles, yet you can still crank up the resistance to make it feel like you're climbing a steep hill. People who have tried indoor rowing or elliptical machines and found them either too repetitive or too cramped often report the ski motion as a refreshing change. It's also a good fit for folks who want a functional fitness tool that translates to outdoor activities. Think hikers, snowboarders, or anyone training for a ski trip. The adjustable resistance range is wide enough that beginners can start low and senior users can stay comfortable, while more advanced athletes can push past the 80 kilograms mark to get a serious leg burn. On the flip side, this isn't a universal solution. If you're looking for a traditional strength training piece like a squat rack or free weight set, this ski machine won't replace those. It doesn't give you the same loading patterns for pure muscle hypertrophy, and you can't really do pulling motions without adding extra accessories. Also, if your space is a narrow hallway or you have a low ceiling, the platform's travel distance can feel cramped. The machine needs at least a couple of feet of lateral space to allow a full swing, otherwise you'll be smacking into walls or your furniture. People in apartments with minimal floor space might find the footprint a bit demanding, especially once the workout mat is laid out. Now let's talk about the practical strengths that actually show up when you start using it. The oak construction is more than a marketing buzzword. Oak is heavy and dense, which means the frame stays solid even when you crank the resistance up to the higher end. In practice, that translates to less wobble during intense intervals. You won't be fighting a shaky platform while you're trying to maintain balance. The advertised 150 kg stability limit also gives peace of mind if you happen to be on the heavier side or if you like to add a weighted vest for extra intensity. The adjustable resistance dial feels intuitive. You just turn it clockwise to make the glide tighter, and counterclockwise to loosen it. Because the resistance is based on friction rather than a motor, you notice an immediate change in how hard it feels, almost like tightening a bike's brake cable. That instant feedback is useful for interval training, a 30-second sprint, a quick twist to a higher setting, then back down for recovery. Another real-world benefit is the alleged ergonomic design. The platform's height is low enough that kids can stand on it with supervision, and the handles are positioned for natural arm swing. I saw a family vlog where a parent used the ski trainer for a quick cardio burst while their toddlers played nearby, and the parents mentioned that the machine didn't feel intimidating for beginners. That makes it a decent multi-user piece if you share a household with roommates or a partner who has different fitness levels. The included workout mat isn't just a protective layer, it adds a bit of cushioning for your feet, which helps if you have sore arches or if you plan to use the machine for longer sessions. But there are some practical weaknesses that matter after the purchase. The first is the learning curve. If you've never done a ski motion before, you'll spend the first few minutes just figuring out how to keep